Okay, so we did this yesterday. Let's remember how we did it. If you weren't here yesterday, here's a little lesson, okay? Even though you may have the notes, copies, it's good to get an explanation. So to get an equation from a table, we talked about yesterday, kind of a reminder from Algebra 1, that you need M and you need B, right? We've already been getting M, because we know M means slope. And to get a slope from a table, we do change in Y over change in X, right? Find that change in Y, it's supposed to be a triangle, change in Y. So what's changing each time? Be careful when you answer this. Okay, everyone else, y'all see that? 17 down to 14. It's going down. Do not forget the negative sign, okay? So negative 3, 14 down to 11, negative 3. It just so happens to be going down 3 every time, which is great. Then we need to find the change in X on the left-hand side. So each time, what's happening? Okay, it is adding 2 each time. Up 2, up 2, up 2. Once we find the change in Y and the change in X, then we need to make a ratio, change in Y over change in X. It is not 2 over negative 3. Remember, it's Y over X, not X over Y. So what's my fraction? That's the word. What's the fraction going to be? Okay, negative 3 over 2. That's great. Now, you might remember yesterday, whether it's the little song or whatever, okay, that when X is 0, the y-intercept is the y value for when X is 0, right? When X is 0, what is y? Y-intercept. And the y-intercept is what? Hold on. What is the y-intercept? And I know you don't have a headphone in your ear over there. Okay, it's 11. Hold on. So B equals 11, right? Once we have M, once we have B, then we just have to write our equation. Y equals mx plus B. Cool? Let's do that at the bottom. Y equals negative 3 over 2 x plus 11. That's it. Okay? You cannot do anything. I mean, that's it. You want it in y equals mx plus b form. Right? Questions on how I did that? Find slope, find b, mx plus b. Cool? Number 2, same idea. Let's find the m, let's find the b, get our equation. So, change in y, what is it? 14 up to 19 is adding 5 each time. And then change in x, 3 up to 6. What's happening each time there? Up 3 each time. Okay, so what's my slope going to be? Okay, right? Y over the x? Sure. Okay, 5 over 3. You got to know that. Then b is when x is 0. So, when x is 0, do I see a 0 here? No. But we know how to get x is 0 because we talked about this yesterday. You can go back to the 0 term, right? So again, 0 is not between any of these numbers, but it is if you go back a term, we can get it, right? So the changes are in 3, so if I go back 3, I'll have 0. That's what I want, right? So what do I got to do on the other side? What do I got to go back on this one? 5, right? So 14 minus 5 gives me what? 9. Is everyone able to do that? If you do not have a 0 for x, you got to get the 0. You got to find where it is. Follow the pattern, okay? Same pattern as before. So when x is 0, what is y? 9, okay? So my b value, my y-intercept is 9. Okay, and last step, y equals mx plus b. Y equals 5 over 3 x plus 9. That is the answer. That is what you are doing today. on what I'm holding in my hand, okay? So that's the assignment for today. If you're looking at the board, which you still should be, these two assignments from last week, I really need these for Wednesday and Thursday, okay? These are the names of them. They're with Wednesday and Thursday today, so if you need an extra copy, I would get those done. And then you want to work on this assignment that says writing linear equations from tables. You want to get this done too. So you have time to work in class. Again, emphasis on time to work in class. Get this stuff done. If you have missing work, you can work on that. If you have low work that you need to fix, you can do that. If you need to retake a quiz, you can do that. And you can do your work for today. Lots of things to do. So let's get it done and turned in.